We've all been there. That feeling in the pit of your stomach when you touch your child's forehead and it's warm. A fever is stressful, and the days can feel so long. But what if you could make it shorter? Groundbreaking new research, published in March 2025, has identified a way to help your child recover 2 full days faster, and we're going to walk through the 8 simple steps to do it. When your child is sick with a fever from a cold, it often feels like it drags on forever, sometimes for 5 days or more. All that worry and uncertainty led researchers to ask a really important question. Instead of just managing symptoms, could a specific therapy help shorten the actual illness? The answer, published in a top medical journal, was a resounding yes. This wasn't just any study, it was the highest quality of medical research. Published in JAMA Network Open, researchers in Milan, Italy conducted what's called a randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled trial. That's a complicated way of saying it was designed to be incredibly trustworthy. From 2021 to 2023, they studied 128 children with high fevers from respiratory infections, from tiny infants just 28 days old up to 4-year-olds. The best part? Neither the families nor the doctors knew which children were getting the real probiotic versus a placebo. This setup removes any guesswork and proves the results are reliable. They found a specific probiotic mix could cut fever time down significantly, and now we'll show you how to apply their findings. Tip 1. Consider probiotics as a supplemental treatment. Think of probiotics as a helping hand for your child's immune system when they're sick. This isn't about replacing rest, fluids, or your doctor's advice. It's an extra layer of support. While fever medicines can bring a temperature down for a few hours, they don't make the illness go away any faster. Probiotics work differently. A huge part of our immune system is actually in the gut. When a respiratory bug strikes, it triggers a response throughout the whole body. The research suggests that by adding these specific, helpful bacteria, you're supporting the immune system right at its control center. This helps your child's body fight the infection more efficiently, leading to a quicker recovery. It's a shift from just chasing a symptom to actively supporting your child's natural defenses to get them better, faster. But the study was clear that not just any probiotic will do the job. Tip 2. Look for specific bacterial strains. One of the most important findings from this research is that you have to use the right strains. You can't just pick any probiotic off the shelf and hope for the same results. Think of probiotic like the word fruit. If you need the vitamin C from an orange, a banana isn't going to give you the same benefit. They're both fruit, but they do different things. It's the same with probiotics. The 2025 study found success with a very specific blend of 3 strains: Bifidobacterium breve, M16V, Bifidobacterium lactis, HN019, and Lactobacillus rhamnosus, HN001. So, you have to become a label detective. Turn the bottle over and read the fine print. The label must list the exact strain, like HN001, not just the species. If it doesn't list the strain, you can't be sure you're getting what the research proved was effective. Using this exact trio is your key to potentially getting the same incredible results. Tip 3. Anticipate a shorter fever duration. For parents, the results of the Italian study are a true game changer. In the group that took a placebo, fevers lasted for a median of 5 long days, which is pretty typical. But the children who were given the specific probiotic mix saw their fevers end in just 3 days. That's 2 fewer days of your child feeling miserable and 2 fewer nights of you worrying. This has a ripple effect on the whole family. It can mean less time off work, a faster return to daycare or school, and less stress for everyone. A shorter illness is also less of a strain on your child's little body. While a fever is a normal sign of the body fighting back, a long one is just exhausting. This probiotic combination helps shorten that toughest part of the illness, letting your child, and you, get back 2 days of health and calm. Tip 4. Follow a 14-day administration schedule. To get these results, consistency is key. In the study, the children were given 1 dose of the probiotic mixture every day for 14 days straight. Now you might be wondering, why keep going for 2 weeks if the fever is gone in 3 days? It's a great question, and the answer is all about supporting a full recovery. The goal isn't just to stop the fever, it's to help the immune system get back to 100% after the illness. Being sick is tough on the body. Stopping the probiotic as soon as your child feels better is like a runner stopping the second they cross the finish line without doing a cool down. The full 14-day course helps the beneficial bacteria settle in and provide lasting support to the gut and immune system, ensuring the body's defenses are fully restored. The easiest way to do this is to make it part of your daily routine, like with breakfast each morning. A phone reminder can be a huge help. Sticking to the full schedule is essential to see the same benefits. Tip 5. Understand which children may benefit most. The research was very specific about the children who were included, which gives us clear guidance on who this is most likely to help. The study focused on babies and children between 28 days and 4 years old. This is a time in life when their immune systems are still developing, and they tend to catch everything, especially at daycare or playgroups. The trial also specifically looked at children with a fever of 38.5 degrees Celsius, 101.3 degrees Fahrenheit, or higher from an upper respiratory infection. This tells us the approach is designed for those significant fevers that really worry parents, not just a case of the sniffles. So, if you have a baby or toddler who is struggling with a high fever from a respiratory bug, these findings are directly applicable to you. It offers a proven tool for a situation that almost every parent of a young child will face. Tip 6. Monitor for mild side effects, but stay calm. For any parent, the first question is always, is it safe? The great news is that the researchers found the probiotic mixture to be safe and well tolerated. They did keep an eye out for mild side effects like constipation or an upset tummy. But here's the really important part. These issues happened at almost the exact same rate in the kids who got the placebo, the sugar pill. This is why a placebo-controlled study is so valuable. It shows us that these mild tummy troubles were likely caused by the respiratory virus itself, which can often disrupt digestion, and not by the probiotic. This should give you real peace of mind. While it's always smart to watch your child when they're sick, this research strongly suggests that this probiotic trio is safe and doesn't add a risk of side effects. Tip 7. Know when to skip probiotics. Just as important as knowing when to use this strategy is knowing when not to. To keep everyone safe, the researchers were very clear about which children were excluded from the study. This information is critical for parents. They did not include children with chronic autoimmune diseases, those on immunosuppressive medications, or any child who was sick enough to need to be in the hospital. The reason is simple. A child with a complex health condition has an immune system that works differently, and a therapy designed to interact with it should only be used under a doctor's close supervision. And if a child is sick enough for the hospital, they need a higher level of medical care. This probiotic approach is intended for an otherwise healthy child who is fighting a standard upper respiratory infection at home. The key message here is to always partner with your pediatrician. If your child has any underlying health conditions, or if you're ever unsure, talk to your doctor before starting any new supplement. Tip 8. Use for acute fever management. This research really encourages a new way of thinking about probiotics. For a long time, we've thought of them as a daily supplement for long-term gut health, maybe to help prevent sickness. While that can be great, this study shines a light on a powerful new use, as a targeted tool to manage symptoms once your child is already sick. The main result here was cutting down the length of a fever, showing a direct impact on an active infection. This reframes this specific probiotic blend as an intervention, something you can pull out of your toolkit when illness hits. So instead of thinking of it like a daily vitamin, think of it as a specific therapy you can use to shorten the illness. This research empowers parents to move from passively waiting for a fever to pass to taking an active, proven step to help their child recover faster. This research gives us a way to work with our child's body to help it recover, instead of just masking symptoms. By using this specific, research-backed probiotic trio, you can reclaim 2 days of your child's health and your own peace of mind. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe and share it with another parent who could use it.